Okay, all right. Thank you very much, everybody, and welcome back. I'm actually laughing and okay, all right. Okay, guys, don't worry. That was a mistake. Okay, then. My name is Lydia Tetolette. As usual, welcome to Stand Up, Speak Up. The reason why we always say stand out and don't fit in. It's so easy, so simple. Somebody asked me, why do you always say that? Well, I always say that because everywhere we go as humans, we're always told, just fit in, just go and fit in. Just don't allow that. Don't let anybody tell you to fit in. You need to stand out and speak for your rights, okay? Because that will change somebody. And by you speaking, it can motivate, transform, educate, even entertain somebody who is so lonely and they're just low. Probably they're thinking, I don't have money, what can I do? Even they're very, sometimes people suffer mental illness. We know that. And maybe somebody's in that point of just breaking. And because of you've just uplifted somebody. So they will smile, they're happy, their life have changed. So it doesn't matter even if it's one person, you've done justice to the world. So welcome to my studio. Today I have 3 guests, lovely guests. And some of them have been in this studio before, and some of them are just new. And actually, somebody told me they're a little bit nervous. So be nice with your comments, okay? Be nice. All right. So I'll start from my left. Where's my left and right? That's my left. That's my right. You're blessed. You're on my right. So let's start with you.
That's not how I thought that was going to go.
Sorry.
So my name is Ruth Shiwayo. I am a project consultant and I've been helping the Kenya in the Park team putting the event on.
Okay. The thing is, I always say, a lot of people like saying Kenya in the Park, where you just said. It's Kenya and friends. We're our friends. Why are you leaving our friends outside?
And I am the friend
and
as
you
well.
are the friend, by the way. So Kenya and friends in the park. So thank you very much, Ruth. In the park. So go to my left.
Hi guys, my name is Joe Ngugi. I'm part of the editorial team of the Karibu magazine, and also I'm one of the in charge of security when it comes to Kenya Friends in the Park. Thank you very much.
Okay, in charge of security. So those people that lost their phones, what do you think we should do? There's a security guy here. What do you think we should do? We should get to Joe and say, where's my phone? You're in charge of security. All right, then I'll go to my farther left.
Hi, my name is Denise, and I'm one of the managers in charge of the infamous bar. That's me.
And also the artist. And you guys know our Gen Zs, eh? Our Gen Zs just say the way it is. Sometimes I'm a mother of a Gen Zs, and I love Gen Zs, but sometimes I'm also fed up with them because I'm like, come on, can you just take a chill pill? So Denise is also the manager of the artist, and I know sometimes she gets what am I gonna say? Like, she just tells them the way it is. Us, our generation, we always like to sugarcoat things and just say, yeah, but you know. Gen Z, there's no you know. And right now, guys, you see what's happening in Kenya, our beloved country, and it's with the Gen Zs, and there are no sugarcoating nothing. So that's how Gen Zs is. So that's why I love Kenya and Friends in the Park, because we actually have, apart from having different ages, so we have Gen Zs who always put us on our toes. One of them is here. Are you a Gen Z? No. You're Gen X?
Millennial.
Millennial? Yeah. Okay, I don't know what I am, so please don't ask me, guys. Let's just leave it as Mother Gen Zs. And Kenya and Friends in the Park, we have different age groups, and we also have different nationalities. And the reason why we have different nationalities is because of the Friends of Kenya. So we have, the team is actually made of, we have somebody from Tanzania, somebody that is half Ugandan and half Kenyan, and then we have somebody that is full Ugandan, and then we also have somebody from Zimbabwe, and then we have somebody from Nigeria. And then those are the Friends of Kenya. And then we have people in Kenya now. And then also as Kenyans, we have gender balance and ethnicity balance. So Kenya and Friends in the Park, and that's why it's a successful event, because we do have, it's really diverse. So now, talking of Kenya and Friends in the Park 2024, guys, that's just, you can see the background. See for yourself, because I know some people are home texting and say, how is the event going? Did people really turn up? Don't worry. This is evidence of people turned up. And this is Sunday, by the way. So you can imagine if this was Sunday, what about Saturday? Saturday was more people. And we say thank you to every single person who came to the event, tweeted, retweeted, posted, spoke about it word of mouth, even if you didn't come. And most importantly, those who prayed for us. So thank you very much. Your prayers were actually answered. The weather was good. The turnout was good. Most things were good. But as we know, every single thing that happens, there's no perfection. We learn every day. Yeah. So now, I'll start with you again. So what is it that happened in 2024 that you liked the most?
You've captured most of it, really. I think as a friend, what I like the most about the Kenya in the Park Festival is that the attendees, the team even, reflect the attendees. They're very open, they're very welcome. So that attracts a wide range of people to come to the event. And I love that it's family orientated, because I think with just the move of music festivals, everyone's just doing everything 18 and above. So it's quite nice to actually see a family event, but not just see it, but actually live it. Because sometimes, you know, you go to certain events and they say family, but, you know, you can't even, you yourself as an adult, myself anyways, I speak for myself, I wouldn't even be settled enough. So it's quite good that Kenya in the Park has managed to keep that feel, and it just really reflects that it's a community event. So I think those are the two key highlights for me, and why I also enjoy being part of the team.
Okay, we're going to speak about the positive first, but we're going to come back to the negative, because the positive overweighs the negative, right? Okay, so I'll come to you as well. So what do you think, what did you like the most?
For me, being the first time attending the Kenya Central Park, it was a whole new experience also, and a part of adventure in my life. And seeing also the pig roll.
Oh yeah, there was a pig. Yeah.
They're from Sussex. It was the first time seeing the pig thing. And also the attendance also, both days, also on Sunday. So it was tremendous. Yeah, also when it comes to part of the security, how it was conducted, understand that this is the first time you're having like an independent security firm coming in. It was also amazing.
Okay. Are you talking about security because you're part of it?
No,
So you're bigging up yourself.
not really, but I've seen reviews of the past Kenya in the Park events. And this year, I think it was much different. Yes, because we had independent people, not like, not blacks, but guys who don't understand our ethnicity. So they were strictly doing their job. Like, they're totally different. They were not biased. They were not biased when it comes to, I can pass you in because we are speaking the same language. Strictly to business.
Yeah.
So much. I know it rubbed people differently when it came to the restriction of areas which were not supposed to be like trespassed. But I think that was a positive thing to do, because if he's not doing his job, then what's the point of him being there?
Yeah, it's true. And getting paid, by the way, not just being there for free. Okay. What about you, my dear Denise?
Mine would have to be, especially someone who's been there from the beginning, the weather. So weather has been good, I think, once. Yeah. And every other year aside from that, it's either windy. Like one time it was so windy, the tent like flew up into the sky.
I
and,
remember
like,
that.
smashed on the floor. Like that was probably the worst for me, because like I have a phobia of wind. And then every other time it's like raining, and like last year was actually like drenched rain. I had a cold on Monday because like I was like wet, proper wet. So this year, like not only it being sunny on one day, but both days, and not just like kind of sunny, it was hot. Like it was nice. I feel like that's what also pushed numbers on Sunday, because it's like, it's a nice day. Let's take our family out and have a nice time. So for me, it has to be weather. The weather was like so good on both days. It made me so happy.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to the negative part. Me? My positive, my hoo-ha on the day. I think, I don't even know what my hoo-ha is, by the way. That's weird. I didn't think you're going to ask me that. That's me asking people questions.
You have to know it's your event. Come on.
Okay. I was present. Did I even see things happening? That's the thing. Because, I was around, but was I really around?
That's true.
Because sometimes I meet people. In fact, I've spoken to people before on WhatsApp, and I'm like, you didn't even attend Kenyan Friends in the Park. And they're like, really, Lydia? Let me send you a picture. Some of them I even took a picture with them. So my hoo-ha, I don't really know what my hoo-ha is, because I'm there and I'm not there. But all I can say is appreciating people. And I think as well is the fact that maybe when I see people before it gets so busy, is those people that I see before it gets busy. There's this woman, I'm going to talk about appreciating people after the negative, but I just want to say this before I forget. There's this, I call her Mommy. She comes all the way from Hull, and she's over 80. In fact, I even spoke to her this morning. And she's always there by 11, because we say event starts at 11. So she's always there at 11, and she loves the event, and she's there every year. And this woman, I call her Mom, she really touches my heart. Even though someone might say, oh, she's just one person, but that one person actually does it for me. Because anytime I see her enter, I'm like, yes, now the energy's here, now the energy, let's do this, you know. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. She comes all the way from Hull. I just want to say thank you to her. I love her to bits. So I think that will be my ha-ha before I say anything else. But now we're going to the negative part. I'll start with you again. And in fact, anyone can interject at any time. Yeah.
So one of the benefits of my job is that I also send out the feedback form, and I get to read what everybody puts out. So all the good and all the areas that we can improve. So I wouldn't say that it's negative, because change is incremental. So it's always about the small steps. And every year, it's good to see, because I've been involved now for 2 years. There's such a difference from last year to this year, and I'm sure there will be for next year. But I think one of the general feels of the feedback is that, people are recognizing the changes, they're liking them, and they're just, they keep suggesting more areas to improve. So, which is good. It means that the community is really involved in the success of Kenya in the Park. I think one of the things that I do see quite frequently is that people complain about the price. To say £20 a day is expensive. Should I just open it up before I go in?
Dive in.
Yeah, so, there's a lot of things that are involved in putting an event together, never mind a festival, just even putting a party together. As much as we just let everyone come for free, it's the person who's organizing it that takes it a hit. But when you're organizing something for, 10,000 people, there are still going to be costs associated. And I think, people forget that this is a community event. It's run on sponsorships. It's run on people attending the event, because where else is the money going to come from? Things like the park itself, getting the artists, organizing the stage, organizing the sound, all those small things, they really do add up. And, I'm an outsider, so I feel like £20 is quite reasonable. I mean,
cheap.
Very cheap, actually.
Very cheap.
Zimbabwean, and Zimfest is £65.
There you go.
Wow.
And you get the exact same thing. There's nothing more in
Yeah,
£65.
65.
Maybe we should charge Kenyans that. No, I'm just
For 1 day.
For 1 day. And that's just the general ticket.
And that's no food and drink included.
No, that's nothing. And my mum was on the same day as Kenya in the Park. They went to the Zimfest and they paid 150 for a VIP ticket. So when I
they
see
also
some,
have VIP.
yeah, they have VIP. But we have one structure at Kenya in the Park, which is quite good. So yeah, I think that's just one of the negative that comes out. But it
So do you
takes
think,
a lot.
Do you think that, because I know Zim Festival is packed, is packed. So do you think it's just, I don't want to say Africans, because Zim Fest, they're Africans. So do we just say it's Kenyan people that like complaining, or is Kenyan people that needs to be explained? Because sometimes I feel like someone might complain because they don't know.
Yeah.
So that's why when they complain, I don't hold anything against them, because I feel like you're just saying that because you don't know. Like there's a comment on the feedback that someone said, why couldn't they let what's his name, Major perform 2 days? And I'm thinking, do they even know how much goes on Major? Just Major performing 1 day.
I think I'll interject there.
Yes, go on.
So obviously, yeah, you're gonna say Gen Z or whatever, but Google is free, so you need to educate yourself. A lot of people have tried to do events and failed. Why? Because doing an event is not easy. Even if you say that Zimfest is packed, you don't charge £65 because your event is packed. You charge the money because of the quality of the event. And the quality that Kenya and Friends in the Park provides is way more than £20. Do you know what I mean? So if you think £20 is a lot, just sit back and try and put into place everything that needs to be like in the event. Go and search how much a park is. Go and search how much tents are, a stage is, a generator, performers, your security, your bar, and then your Ruth, because Ruth is not free either. The events coordinator isn't free, so you need to pay her as well.
Events manager.
The events manager, yeah. So it's like all these things cost money, and I think people need to understand that success has more than one meaning. The event was successful because it was packed, yes, but I think people confuse the event for being packed to be that you've made so much money. Look at all the people that were there. Look at how much money that you made. Stages range from, I don't know, 2,000. You can get a stage for 150,000. So you don't know the stage that we got. If the stage is 150,000 and you calculate it by all the people that were in the park, you're still in minus.
Yes.
So you haven't made any money. So I think people's definition of success as someone who isn't business minded is different from someone who is business minded. So you should be happy that the event is successful, but don't assume that the person is swimming in money. And even if they are swimming in money, when you're sleeping and all you do is pay your £20 on Eventbrite or pay your £20 on the door, what about all the sleepless nights that the team is having? So even if we are swimming in money, which I'm not saying we are, which I'm not saying we're not, we deserve it because of the time, the effort that we put in, the sleepless nights, the rejections, the writing and rewriting emails over and over again, the flying to Kenya, the coming back, the council, the SAG meetings, the police, the ambulance, all these things. Even if you're making 3 million, it's not 3 million that your eyes were just closed and you just woke up and there were 3 million. You work, the minute Kenya in the Park finishes, Kenya and Friends in the Park finishes, you're starting again for the next year. It's a 365-day job. So £20 should never be a debate. It should never be, it's too expensive. Because when you're going to conferences at work or something, or when you're going down to the pub to drink, or when you're going to certain places, £20 club, £20 is not a lot of money. So why would £20 be a lot of money to support your fellow Kenyan? It's all about just support your people, be there for your people. So yeah, that £20 comment being too much is absolutely mind-boggling to me, and we should honestly just put it in the bin. Everyone should stop saying that rubbish.
And because Ghana in the Park is also a lot. Ghana in the Park is more than Kenya and Friends in the Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's more money. But it's not just about the money, like you said as well. It's just the things that go into the event.
Yeah.
And I know, like I said, sometimes people complain because they don't know. And like you said, Google. I've had people telling me, the park is free. Somebody even told me, how can we pay to enter a park? And I was like, wow. Park is not free. So we used to have an event in East London. People have said so many times, why don't you go back to East London? Why are you not in East London? They've never even taken time to find out why we're not in East London. We're not why are we not in East London? Maybe if I say, they say, yeah, the event is yours, so you can say anything you want. Just say the truth as a friend of
As a friend of, and I remember because when I joined, you were very much knee deep trying to get a park in East London.
We even had a meeting with them.
Yeah, we had a meeting, and I think it was the tents flying, so they were very much on our case. But not even that, they were charging really crazy amounts.
Just say it.
Yeah,
say how much they were charging. Maybe
17,000 for the 2 days just for the park, and this is just the ground. So this is-
17,500.
minor, yeah, missed the 500. Just for the park, and that's
Alone.
Yeah,
No
alone.
fence, no bins, not
Before
even
you
a fire
before
marshal.
you even get to that, there's like a lot of work that happens to even like get the approval to have your event on the park, and that's what people don't understand. It's a process. You don't just phone up the park, the council, and they say, yeah, have the park. No, it's like a whole process. You have to distribute flyers. You have to start spending before you even know that you've got the park or not. We found Ealing Council, and they've been very supportive. They've been working with us, and even just the support, not only just from the team that we work with, but even from the MP to the councillor to the mayor. They're also very supportive, and yes, it's cheaper than East London, so
Yeah,
that's why we moved.
that's why we moved.
And another thing, everyday shopping, obviously we're in a cost of living crisis, that's the word. You go to Tesco or Morrison's, Asda, wherever you shop, rice was £5 yesterday. Today it's £8. You don't say, hi, can I speak to the manager please, so I can find out why this rice has gone up £3. You don't, you buy the rice. So you just pay for the event. Like, things go up every year. The same park that was probably 17.5 is probably not 17.5 today. You might go back and it's like 20.5. So yeah, you don't go around putting expenses out on Kenya in the Park to explain why it's not free anymore or why it's going up. That's just how the world is. This is going to be 10 years.
Yeah.
The fridge that you bought 10 years ago is not going to be the same price that you're going to buy it for today, and it will probably break much quicker. So let's just get with the times. Let's just get with it. And yeah, it's quite a disrespectful question as well. It's kind of like distasteful to ask such a thing when a lot of planning goes into such events. Like, as I've said, reiterating, a lot of people have tried in our community, different communities, and failed. So it's not an easy thing to do, to hold such an event. Even to throw a party, some people throw a party and no one will come to your birthday party. So let's be serious, guys. Let's just...
I think also as an outsider, it's something to commend you that you've actually managed to keep it like communal with the pricing.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, Kenya and Friends in the Park is a business, and every business needs to be sustainable. There is no point, and you guys have been running for 9 years, so how you've been able to do that, and I know that it's not always like an upward trend. Some years you've really struggled, but you've still put in the work to be sustainable, to keep showing up for your community. And I think it's a plea, and it's a as a community we should come together. The fact that this the team have been doing such great work to maintain, to sustain this event, to happen every year, to be the event where Kenyans come together and the Friends to just experience Kenya, to just have a time where they just connect, build friendships, do all of those things. People, can you really put a value on friendship, for example?
Honestly.
If you come there, you meet someone, and, a lot of people now, especially with the COSs, have come that, loneliness in the UK is a real thing. So just to add on to that, I think everyone who is Kenyan should be coming to these events, and the Friends as well should be also wrangled and brought up to these events, because I think it's really quite a powerful gathering of people.
And this is probably like this is the biggest Kenyan event that's being held. Instead of like trying to tear each other down and do like your own thing, just bring everybody here. What's the problem? just bring everybody here. Like, let's just have a good time, because
Okay, thank you. So what was your down part of it? I know we were talking about Ruth 1 and it just took it took another turn. But now we're back to you.
On top of what Benita said, just bring everyone here, and then you around will also bring our people there.
Yeah. Community togetherness, all the segregation, tribal wars, all of that kind of rubbish. Literally, what's happening in Kenya right now is Gen Z have said there's no tribes, leaderless, faceless, all of that stuff. But then it's our parents above us that are still on that rubbish of this tribe this tribe that, why do we do this, why do we do that? It's literal rubbish. Like, it's Kenya and Friends in the Park, Kenyans and the rest of the world is what the friends mean. Come to the park, vibe, have a good time, have good food, experience your culture and other people's culture, because obviously other music is played, and call it a day. Tribal wars, you've seen what it's doing to our countries, destroying our countries, destroying our continent, because there are tribal wars in all countries in Africa. But at the end of the day, our generation has realized it's rubbish. Let's let it go, put it in the bin, move forward.
Yeah.
On to the next point. The first point actually will be about the bar. They normally say there's no growth without both positive and negative criticism. The bar at some point it became overcrowded, and also the queue. And since I had my eyes on the ground, I'm a security intelligence.
Okay.
my eyes are clear on the ground.
Okay.
On those 2 days.
Yes.
So there was one suggestion from a random guy in the crowd, and he said, maybe next time you guys could have another bar, maybe at the other corner of the park, of the secluded area. You can have an extra bar, so that we can avoid these people have to queue all the way, because they have to mix, do the mix, maybe do these and these and these and these. But if having a second bar would like easen the queues. That was one.
Yeah.
The second one, it's about the weather. The weather was good. It was hot, very hot. Maybe next time, this is a suggestion that I had that day. I think I had shared it with you. We can have like an open tent. You get me? Like an open tent. It is not closed, just a top tent, top cover, whereby people can go inside and like maybe seek
Shelter.
no shelter and all that. You understand that? And it will be a bit, and maybe, sorry. And also maybe we can have these. We have these fans, these big fans, like strictly when it's hot. But if the weather is just normal, it's okay. We can do away with that. The other one is about the entry fee. Entry fee, Ruth just mentioned about the 20, and maybe it can go a bit up, a little bit. Listen.
We
Just-
listen.
I agree
We're
personally.
Just a little bit.
£20.
Just a little bit. Now that we are heading to the 10 years anniversary.
Thank you.
Next year.
Yeah.
We put it a little bit, and we put the event more glamorous. Like when you're coming into the park, we have our water branded,
Yeah.
and we'll be having a bottle of water at the gate. Like you're getting something for the 10th years, for the 10th anniversary. So if you're coming inside and you've paid £25, you'll get maybe a wristband, a Kenyan Friends of the Park, the 10th anniversary, and a bottle of water branded. These are things which are doable. People are doing these things all over the world.
But the thing is, I don't think Kenyans care about that water is branded.
They don't
They
they
don't
don't
care.
care
They
about
don't care
the
about
water at
glossary.
all.
They don't care about his gloss.
They just don't want to pay that
They
money.
just want to pay that money. So if you put it £25, even if you explain to them, they'll say, I can do gloss in my house. I just want to come and sit down, enjoy my nyama choma, and go home.
Yeah,
and music.
but you see, you have to give them something. Like where am I? The same thing they are normally asking. Where am I paying £20? But you see now, being the 10th anniversary, it should be big. It should be bigger than this one, like 4 times bigger than this one. And also the park was good. But next time maybe we can do it a bit wider. That would be much better. Yes, because at some point I felt like people are somewhere in, like they're just roaming inside. You understand me? They're just roaming there. Like you're coming from the bar, the other side we have the stores, and that's it. But if you do it like a bit wider, not like a pentagon, you do it some funny shapes.
Yeah.
So that when you can go that side, no one can see you. Can go this side, you can go this side. Maybe the pop guy on that end. There's another bar out there, and also another one. It's about the bar still. Let me come back to that. If the bar could have like an extension tent which had seats, or maybe these what do you call it, lesos, these Masai shukas, people can sit down there. Maybe when you are drinking, and you have free Wi-Fi there, would be much more.
Well, free Wi-Fi. That's not going to be
For
£20.
£20.
That's not going to be £20, guys.
But you
We'll
can,
be looking at Zimfest prices, 65
£65
upwards.
for water and Wi-Fi.
it's the 10th year anniversary, and the Wi-Fi could be maybe from 1 to 3.
It's still money.
It's still
Yeah,
money.
A lot.
From 1 to 3, look at the crowd and also the traffic at the bar. When you tell them at this time, that's why they normally say, it lasts well. They're available when it lasts. What did they say?
I don't know. You're trying
First come,
to say.
first serve.
Yeah. So
Maybe.
when you put that clause of time,
Oh,
like from this
it's
time to this
encouraging
time,
people to come earlier.
it's not about Kenyans only, but it's human mentality.
Psychology.
Like
Mm.
from this time to this time, the Wi-Fi will be on. From this time to this time, this and this will happen. So if it's like what they normally say, the first 10 ladies will have a free glass of wine. Understand? Like these are just pointers that we're supposed
Some
to add
suggestions.
when it comes to the 10th anniversary.
Which is great.
Yes.
But I think there was something I wanted to interject.
Yes, please.
Something that you spoke about first. Lord, I can't remember. Why
About-
am I
talk
getting
about the
old?
tent.
My brain?
The 10th.
No, the tent is a good idea. I think that's a good idea. But I know you said if the weather is this, we wouldn't know what the weather is until the day.
Yeah, sometimes it
true.
says it's hot on the day.
And
It just
it's-
rains.
it
So now
rains.
you've bought an industrial fan for fun.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So I think the tent should be there regardless of whether
Yeah.
it's gonna rain, it's gonna not rain. But it's not gonna rain ever again.
No.
Because now
Please.
God, we found a tactic.
Yes.
We go on the ground and we pray to God
Yeah.
openly. And
Yeah.
we say, God, you have to deliver. Because you're not a son of man to lie. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, okay, let me just deliver. These children have put me on spot. What am I gonna do? Let me just deliver. And what did you say again? Because there's something I wanted to.
About the bar, have a second bar.
Yes, okay, that's what I wanted to say. Whether we have 10 bars or 20 bars, 'cause
There's
there's
always going
queue.
to be a queue.
Yeah.
It's
I've-
impossible for there not to be a
I've been to
queue.
rugby. Rugby has almost 20 bars. They have bars upstairs. Do you
In
remember?
Twickenham, there's like
Yeah, it's
100
Twickenham.
bars.
There's like 100 bars. There's a
Yeah.
bar that sells only spirits, a bar that sells only beers, a bar that sells combination, cocktails. There's queue. There's always queue regardless of how many bars we have.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yes, as much as we're trying to reduce the queues by having 10 bars or 3 bars or whatever bars, and that goes to the food as well. And we'll talk about the feed.
Yeah.
And the queue, there's always queues. So I think we should also appreciate that, because again, if we bring so many people, like somebody was saying about the food, the queue was too long, blah, blah, blah. If we bring so many food vendors, will they have their
No
return
one
of
will make
investment?
profit, yeah.
Nobody will make profit, and that's unfair. Go to any event, whether it's a Caucasian event, Japanese. I've never seen a Japanese event. Do they do events?
Yes.
Indoors.
Or they do?
We clearly
Or
don't
Indoors
know.
event? I've
Yeah.
never seen event. I think
No.
those
Of
course they do.
Japanese. And they are
No,
friends
but
of
why
Kenya.
would we know that?
We wouldn't know that.
Yeah, I don't think I would
Country
know that.
has
Every
its own
country
event.
does
something.
Impossible.
Yeah.
But I think we're being
They keep it to
ignorant.
themselves. They keep it to themselves.
Oh really? I think we should investigate. We should
Yeah, I
Google,
think
like
we should
our Gen Z
investigate.
told us
Yeah.
to Google.
We'll
100%
investigate.
is there.
Yeah, and go and visit them and see how they do their stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I've only seen Caucasians and black people. I don't know any other people.
Because
doing their events.
wireless, you can queue for your drink in wireless,
Wireless,
for like
yes.
40 minutes.
Because she
I've
worked
been
in wireless, and it's the queue can never. People just need to know it's a festival.
Yeah. I'll talk about the bar again. 2 bars has never been my idea. Mine is just an extended one. So you just have the bar. I know I showed you a video of just
Yeah.
a very long extended bar, because a lot of difficulties come when you have like 2 separate bars. So yeah, but guys, you're gonna queue for your drinks, you're gonna queue for your food. It's inevitable. Like, it's not your kitchen.
Come early.
Even your kitchen.
Literally.
Even your
Come
kitchen,
early
you
is
have
the
to wait.
solution.
Come early. It's like there's a swarm of people
All
at
at
like
one
4,
go. Yeah.
and it doesn't stop. But then from like 11 to like 4, we're just having like 1, 2. Those guys are getting served. They
Yeah.
have an option to pick from 12 people. Who do I want to serve
Yeah.
you? Some people are like, who do I want here?
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden it's just like
Yeah.
hurricane. But yeah. I don't want to say Kenyans are like ungrateful, but they like to moan a lot. They like to complain about things that I don't think you'd complain if it wasn't a Kenyan event.
Yeah.
So just on that, I just want to remind like yourself that you're always going to get a quote unquote negative feedback.
Of course.
It doesn't matter if it's next year or the next 50 years in Kenya in the Park, there's still negative things about wireless. People say wireless is still filled every year. Ghana in the Park, people say negative things, it's still filled every year. Concerts in the O2 that I go to, I've been to concerts and I'm like, that was so rubbish. I still go back for the next one. People are always going to complain. It's impossible to please everybody. So just never take those comments to heart. Some people even just say it just because they don't like you. They're just like, oh yeah, let me leave that one negative one so she can, just in case they're none there. So like, honestly, don't take it to heart. Like, there's some things that just can't be changed.
And I think that's human nature. I think we were even having a discussion the other day, and we said it's always just easy to be bad. To be good is something that you have to work on to be good. It's always easy to be bad. So I know that a lot of people, like some comments that we had, and we have nothing. We cannot control that. Somebody said, or when we come to Kenyan Friends in the Park, it was my first time though, that's what she said, or that's what he said, I don't know who the person was, and they say that people come as friends and people just sit in their own, remember that comment?
Their own silos.
Yeah, their own circles, and I came and I didn't have anybody to talk to, and I'm thinking, how is that?
How can I control that?
How can I control that? Then next time, spread it with your two friends and come with your friends. Don't come by yourself, because
Or come to the bar, get a drink, get that social confidence to be a social butterfly, and go and hang out with people you don't know.
And that's what networking is. What's networking?
Talking to people you don't know, putting yourself out there.
And I'll tell people, to be honest, I travel alone. I always travel alone, because some years back we used to say, oh yeah, we're going somewhere. Let's say, for example, we're going to India. When we start this conversation, is 20 of us. And then we go to 15, 10. By the time it's
a lot of liars.
2 days, 2 weeks. Now we ticket and everything. Somebody said, yeah, I bought my ticket. They haven't. They're lying, because how can you within 1 week tell me now I'm not going, and you bought your ticket already? So, and then you find out you're only two people left. So I decided I'm not doing any plans with anybody. I travel by myself. And every time I travel, I end up getting friends. Why? Because I go and start talking to them. If somebody's not coming to talk to you, go and talk to them. So with that comment, and yes, I understand that you felt lonely, but there's nothing we can do. So that was, and then another person also, I think 2 people also said people came late.
There's just
control that
things that you
either.
can't control.
Like,
I think everything is to be taken with a pinch of salt. And,
honestly,
you know, your one festival compared to a lot of festivals that actually can sit down and say, hey, this is what the community has said. What can we do to improve next year within our constraints of, you know, our budget and things like that? And it takes a lot to even recognize that. So that's just like kudos to the team. And I think for those people that will come next year and just support are just people that just get it. Like you will say, they're just those that don't get it, just don't get it. And it's okay. It's okay. It's actually okay.
If you don't get it,
you don't get it.
Forget about it.
That's it, and keep it moving.
Yes. So I just want to say thank you, because there's a time I came out of Kenyan Friends in the Park. So I don't know where I was going, but I think somebody called me and I was going outside the whole perimeters. I went.
Oh, I thought you meant outside of the whole Kenyan.
I went outside and I met this woman. I met this family. And it was a lady and her 5 children, and her daughter had blonde hair. She's even in the in one of the videos as well. And they were like, oh, we've come all the way from Norway. I've never heard anybody coming from Norway to Kenyan Friends in the Park, and there were 5.
Amazing.
So this family paid for their tickets, 5 of them, from Norway. They paid for their accommodation. They paid for their way to come to Kenyan Friends in the Park. Of course, they paid for their food as well. And they paid to enter. They did not complain or anything, because they had seen how much it was. So they actually saw how much it was, but they still came with 5 of them. And those people, I totally want to appreciate them. Not because they came and paid and everything, just for coming from Norway. And they said, oh, this is the only thing that brought us here. So we came from Norway and we're going back. So I just want to call the countries outside the United Kingdom. Not that I'm not appreciating people that came from Manchester, Birmingham, Coventry, or even London itself. I totally appreciate every single person from the United Kingdom. So if you're from the United Kingdom, you fall into that bracket of thank you very much for coming. because there were so many cities, and I don't want to mention one and forget one, because somebody will come here with a stone and just hit me. But I want to call the countries that actually came. The countries that came. And, oh God, there's this lady who came from Denmark. And actually, the lady who came from Denmark, she was so disappointed with the UK. She was like, what kind of a rubbish country is this? I was like, people love UK. What's wrong with you? She said, no.
Good.
Especially crossing the road. She was like, yeah, she was like, people just run like they're in Africa.
And it's
just
London as well. It's
like,
terrible.
what do you mean?
Jaywalking.
Yeah. She said, Denmark is so, people are disciplined and everything. So I would like to come to Denmark and see it for myself. And she said, if I cross the road like that, I'll be arrested. So if I go to Denmark and I'm arrested, know that
I know what you're doing.
Oh no! I crossed the road like a Londoner, so they arrested me. So I want to say thank you. And it was her first time actually coming to the UK, and it was just for Kenyan Friends in the Park.
Lovely.
She came with her husband and their 2 children. So I want to appreciate her very much. And also anybody else who came from Denmark that I didn't know about, because there are some people who came and they didn't get to talk to me. So if you came from a different country and you didn't get to talk to me, I'm not going to mention that country, so I'm so sorry. But I do appreciate you. I also want to appreciate people from Kenya. Yay! Yay! Yeah, people from Kenya. As being Kenya is our country, and also at that time we still have issues going in our country. We have so many issues, but people still took time and came to Kenyan Friends in the Park. So I really appreciate people who came from Kenya. And also we had some people from Dubai. Woo! So also Dubai. Why did you say that about Denmark? Denmark! Yay! Reverse.
Now we know the format.
Now you know the format. So the Dubai, thank you very much, everybody who came from Dubai. And also, I know this one, someone might say, oh, that one is just near, but Ireland! Yay! Ireland is not in the UK.
It's not.
It's not.
No,
it's not. It's Northern Ireland that is in the
Oh
UK.
no, it's completely different.
I know it's different. I know we had people from Northern Ireland, but we've said UK, so you're part of UK, but just Ireland as a country. Yeah, thank you. And then, oh my God, this one I couldn't believe it. People from USA. USA. People came from USA. They're like, oh, we're from America. I'm like, you're kidding me. But anyway, they came. Cool. And then another country as well that is really, really far. I don't even know how those people go here. Australia! Australia! That's amazing. That is amazing. They didn't come with the kangaroo though. You should have carried the kangaroo for us. But anyway, thank you so much, people from Australia. And then we also had people from Netherlands. So Netherlands is Amsterdam, is Holland, is the same country. Some people say Holland, some people say Amsterdam, some people say Netherlands. Thank you guys. And then we also had people from Germany. Germany, thank you. And then going back to Norway again. Yay! So these are the countries that came. And then now these people really have to appreciate them in a different way. That they're not, I think they're part of the United Kingdom. Scotland is.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So Scotland people, you are part of the UK, but the only reason I'm mentioning Scotland is because they had an event on the same day. And I'm not saying don't have event on the same day. I mean, everybody's free to do whatever they want. You can have an event on the same day. But the reason why I'm mentioning them is because they actually left their event in Scotland. And we all know how far Scotland is and how much it cost from Scotland to come here. That means they took a flight, paid hotel, still came to Kenyan Friends in the Park for the 2 days, not even 1 day, meaning they paid £40 because it's £20 each day, and they came to support Kenya and Friends in the Park. So Scotland people, you deserve my kiss. Thank you very much. So is there anyone you want to say thank you to, or a group or anything?
Can we start from that side this time?
That side. Okay, our Gen Z, right?
I want to thank I just want to thank everyone who came, to be honest. Like, the event wouldn't be anything without you guys. So I want to thank you guys for taking your time to come out and enjoy and celebrate with Kenyan Friends in the Park team.
Yeah.
Okay. Well done. And you?
For me, the list is long.
But
I'll
do we have the whole day? No, I
I'll try my best to shorten it.
Okay.
I want to big up all the artists who are present.
Wow. Okay.
From Major Ajawa to the World,
Ajawa to the
Elisha
World.
Toto.
Yes.
I want to big up the dancers.
Yes.
I think the guy is called Dennis.
Moses.
Moses. I want to big up Moses. I want to big up Manthiongo yourself. One man guitar.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I want to big up MC Smart, the Mukorino, and all the teams which were present, our team as well, you as well, for organizing all these and being the brainchild behind all these. And also I want to big up the investors who came all the way from Kenya, KCB, name them all. I can't remember them all, but all of them. I want to big up the bartender for quenching everyone's throat. And also not forgetting the pig guy.
Oh, you love that guy.
Yeah, the pig guy.
Did you eat a lot of pig?
I had a lot.
Pork. It's called pork.
I didn't even
had a lot.
see it. I was so sad.
Yeah, it was like on a it's a hog roast.
It's things I've seen in the movie, but he brought it close to me.
I'm surprised you haven't seen that in Kenya.
I've never seen that.
Nah.
In Kenya, do they do that? Like live, like that?
Not like the whole pig. You
I
can
mean, they
find
do the whole
pig,
pig on the fire, but not going around. I get that. But
Yeah,
it's
but they have
usually
just
altogether.
but it's like chopped up. Yeah, it's
That
not
was
like
the
the
whole
whole
pig.
thing. Yeah.
I should invite you to Zimbabwe. Yeah, they do everything. Yeah, they do everything. That's where a lot of my trauma comes from. I saw that pig and I wanted to run.
Oh no.
Oh, did you see the pig in Kenya Fest in the park and you wanted to cry?
Oh, run! Run!
She was like, not again. Not again.
I saw the pig as well, but the only thing I didn't like about it is I didn't like the way it was being cut. I just felt sorry for it. I was like, oh my god, can you cut? But I loved
Dead
it.
and
I
gone.
ate it. It was
good.
Oh my god, it was good.
I never tasted
But when
it.
they were cutting it,
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm jealous. No one brought it to the tent for me.
no, I think that was the best thing for me. I ate it. And you know I don't eat in events. I don't even eat in Kenyan Friends in the Park. I don't eat. But that day, that pork, that was nice.
We need him back next year, please.
He's coming back.
Definitely.
We need him back next year.
Yes. Okay, so continue.
I just butted in.
And we're talking about artists, and I just want to say also thank you to DJ Shinsuke. DJ Shinsuke.
DJ Shinsky also, thank you very much. Like also, who else am I getting?
Don't mention names because you might forget
The
someone.
security team as well.
Oh,
The security team as well.
You have
here
to
we
say
go.
that.
The security team as well. Big up Access, and also myself, and also giving thanks to God.
Myself.
Giving thanks to
Wow.
God also for making that day awesome, and also giving us that sun, and also the weather was favorable,
Yeah.
because it's only God. It can only be God.
It's poo poo poo.
Can only be
Yay! It can only be God. Shout out to the King of Kings.
The
Yeah.
good weather, the good
Tagline.
people, the good vibe. It all about God. Yeah, I think for me that's it. For those
Don't
who
forget to
have
thank-
forgotten, thank you very much.
Don't forget to thank Omega Live, Omega TV. We were there. Omega TV
Omega
was there.
TV, JJ himself as well, Jojo as well.
Jojo man. Jojo and JJ.
Yeah, also,
Yes.
also MC Vas.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, she
Thank you
holds
very
that
much.
event
Yes.
down.
Yes, and the DJs.
Yeah.
They
also
did a
the
good
DJ.
job.
Yes, and also the DJs. Yeah.
And I went on stage to dance Anguka Nayo. Say
Yes.
thank you to me, but they told me I'm embarrassing. I was embarrassing the gens.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they told me.
It's not
I'm
good, is
embarrassing
it?
the
MC
gens.
Vas,
can practice for next year.
I will
Yeah.
practice. I will practice.
MC Vas gives me the vibe of MC Light from BET. The one who
Wow.
holds the BET awards.
Boop, boop, boop,
nice.
boop, boop.
Even-
Black
Woo,
Segment
MC Vas.
TV.
MC Vas, like the first time I heard her voice on stage, like she's so eloquent, she's straight to the point.
Yes.
She has that just
Pizzazz,
that
yeah.
vibe,
Yes. Yes.
She's international.
I
And,
love
MC
that.
Vas, thank you very much, and we give a big up UXS.
Well done.
Next time we should bring Vibes Cartel.
Hey, you making that happen, yeah?
And Spice as well.
Well, you're getting excited like he's work.
You know what?
Next time we're going Caribbean.
No, 10 years,
Yeah.
the friends need to be dead.
Yeah.
Like,
the
we
friends.
need the friends
Yeah.
present.
Yes.
You know, one little Caribbean artist
Yeah,
there
the-
won't hurt anybody.
The friends are taking over.
All the people that
Hey.
influenced by work are here, so
should bring us one artist from Zimbabwe, by the way.
Yeah, it's on the cards.
She's gonna sort it out. She's the girl.
I will be the artist. What am I talking about?
Nice.
Ah, what are you, a singer or a dancer?
You just teach me the dances.
Oh, really?
And then,
We can get drummers for you, all of that jazz. Get you the costume.
so
get
we
you
can
on stage.
save some money. So we don't.
I also forgot to say one person. I think two people.
Okay.
There's this guy who had the Kenyan bandana and a jacket. The guy who was singing.
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin and also
Kevin.
one and only Cash Carrier.
Big up my cash carrier, baby. Okay. All right. So, okay, moving on now.
My list of people.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You've not thanked people.
Oh, you
okay.
trying to?
Sorry,
You've been
sorry.
trying to cut you off. She forgot.
The vibe took over.
Go on.
No, I wanted to first of all thank the Kenyan team. Genuinely, your dedication and your passion to doing this event, it really shines in everything that you do. It's not easy, and it's time consuming. So I feel like everyone else is a result of that integral foundation team. So I just wanted to thank you all for everything that you continue to do. Also wanted to thank the suppliers and all the people that put the event together. I think it's easy to just see something just up, but it takes a lot of work also behind the scenes from our vendors and even the people that make and move things happen, even just like backstage outside of everything that is visible to the public. And of course, to the general attendees that come and to the community that support, they make the event. So as much as we can have everything, it could look a different way with nobody there, but just thank you to everyone that continues to show up for the team.
Okay. Thank you very much. I just want to say as well who to say thank you to. As much as, again, I'll say thank you to every single person who attended. So clap for yourselves for making the event this success. Because I know there's a lot of people who are telling me, oh, Lydia, well done, thank you. And I kept telling them back, it's not me, because I can do an event, I can organize an event, but if you don't come, it's not an event and it's not successful. And you as well cannot come to an event if it's not organized. So we all need each other. So we're all working together as one.
Can I just add something?
Interject. I knew she would interject. These Gen Zs, they don't have chills.
Something when it comes to, obviously, if you come to an event and it's not organized, I feel like this is for obviously vendors and people that are there. You also need to understand that you are a part of the team on the day. You also make the day. So doing things that don't benefit the event and it's not a good look for us, but it's also not a good look for you as because you want to sell food that day, you want things to go well. So doing things that are dodgy on the side don't help. So you need to take Kenyan Friends in the Park as your event as well. Want it to run smoothly, want it to go properly, so that it solidifies your sales and your what's that thing called? Just basically that you sell out. It shows your brand is good. You don't want to jeopardize anything just to help a few friends or whatever. So even though we're the team, as in throughout the year, you're a part of the team on the day. So I feel like they need to understand that as well.
So all the stall vendors also
Yes.
are part of the team to make it a success.
Yes.
So I just want to say thank you. First of all, they always say that give flowers to people when they're still alive, and I don't think we do that enough. It's like when you go to the restaurant. I remember when my children took me to celebrate my birthday, and the food was quite nice, and nobody says thank you to the chef. So I was like, I told the waiters, I say, go and say thank you to the chef, and they're like, no, come and say it yourself. And the chef was so happy. They're like, nobody even says thank you to us. People just say thank you to the waiters, and that's it. Yes, and tip them. And they forget that the chef is the most important person there, because if you like the food, it wasn't the waiter, it was the chef.
Yeah.
So nobody says thank you to them. So I just want to say thank you to Team Kenya and Friends in the Park. I want to start by with me. Thank you, Lydia. Yay. Okay. And then I have Lydia Smith as well. I know people always confuse Lydia. So Lydia Smith, I always call her the rock. She is the rock behind Kenya and Friends in the Park. She does a lot. She doesn't sleep. And she also cries when things go wrong. So she's like, oh, why? So she puts a lot of emotions in there, everything from the money, from her emotions, tears, everything. So Lydia, thank you so much, Lydia Smith. I call her Lydia Small because she's skinny and I am big. So I'm
my
Lydia
days.
Fat or Lydia Big, and she's Lydia Small or Lydia Skinny, whichever works for you. And then we have Ruth, who's our events manager. This woman, she's actually tiny. One day she was coming, we were in the park, and I said, Ruth, and she was coming, and somebody said, that girl? And then I said, yeah, that girl. Don't let that body fool you, because her brain, oh my God, she's a powerhouse, power room, power everything. And I just want to say thank you so much. Oh my God, you made the event what it wasn't. Because to be honest, we've done the event for so many years, and I have struggled with, of course, my team. Some will come, some will go, some will stay, whatever. But we've never had an event like this from 2023 and 2024. You actually made it happen. And while we are on that, 2022, the event did not happen. And there's a lot of attacks. Like even from my friends, somebody didn't even call me and say, Lydia, how are you feeling? How are you doing? It was just like, so when is it happening? People are asking, when are you doing it? And I was thinking, seriously, nobody can even call me to ask me that. Okay, a few, when I say few, people called me and they were empathetic. But there's no empathy in this planet, trust me. That day I learned the hard way. And you still came 2023 and say, yeah, we can do this. And we did it. So thank you so much, Ruth. And the reason why I have this is because I don't want to leave anybody's name out. You know, when you're excited, sometimes you forget people's names. And then you're like, oh my God, they stop talking to you. Because they're like, yes, thank you. And then I also want to say thank you to Becky Fisher. This girl, Becky Fisher, she's something else. She just, she's not on the day, she doesn't do a lot before the event. But on the day, she's there at 5:45 in the morning. She puts me to shame because she's there before me. And she's there with her family. And she's there with her family. And she's there again on Sunday, the same time before me. And she works and works and works. So this year we missed her so much. You know, when somebody is not there and you're like, were they not there? Well, like sometimes you ask, was that person not there? Because you didn't feel the present. They're not important whether they're there or not. But Becky, I felt it. We all felt it. So Becky, we really missed you this year. And don't you dare even tell me again next year that you're going anywhere. I don't care if it's your anniversary. I don't care if it's what. You're staying. Because a lot of things did not go right because you're not there. So Becky, we love you and we appreciate you. And then there's Noah Gary, Mr. Kea, who does all our things, all our flyers, our website, our magazine, Karibu magazine. So this guy, Kea, we really love you and we appreciate you. And I've known Kea for all my life. And we've never even fought. I think we need to fight a little bit to seal that friendship. No, do you think so? No? We should leave it the way it is?
Yes.
All right, Master Kea, I'll leave it the way it is. And then we have Richie D, who is also behind the artist. And Richie D is actually from Tanzania, and he works so hard and as a volunteer. He's never even asked to be paid even one time. And we really appreciate you, Richie D. You did say that he's very polite and he has so much manners. And maybe because he's from Tanzania. Tanzania people are not like Kenyans.
I think that's what it is compared to the rest of the
Yeah, they're really rude.
Kenyans, Tanzanians are tafadhali, you know, they're so quiet, but Kenyans will come, we nipatie.
Oh my God.
Nipatie ile kitu niaje wewe. But Tanzanians are like, uko poa, sijui. So Richie D, we thank you. We have JJ, who is a perfectionist. We all know he likes things the way he wants them done. And we've had JJ since 2015. So if he wasn't a good person, we won't have him. So JJ, we appreciate you. And then of course we have Denise, who is one Jay-Z, who is always fighting with the artist because she wants things straight and there's no sugarcoating. So we love her for that. And we have Justine. Justine, this was her first year, but she overdone herself from
good.
pre and on the day. So Justin, man, we appreciate you so much. I don't even know what to say. She said I was a God sent to her, but she doesn't know there's the other way around. It's the other way around. And then we also have Joyce Okello, who's actually from Uganda. Joyce, we appreciate you. She works really hard with the volunteers. And she's always heads on. She's done so much. And we've also had her since 2015 as well. And then we have Larissa, who is she doesn't take, she's always at the door. She's small like this. So maybe you see like elderly people my age or from 40 and above, when they see her, you know that thing that Africans, we always do. Respect your aunties or your uncle. Don't talk to me like that. But Gen Zs are different. Look at what they're doing to Mr. Ruto. They like, this is how it's done. So they see her on the gate and they think they can, some people think they can bully her. And I'm not saying everybody, just say some. When I say some, it's just few fragment of people, just few. They think they can bully her. She's like, I'm not taking this. So Larissa, we appreciate you as well. And then we have, of course, Joe, who is this, he has praised himself. But we appreciate you. Igwe, we appreciate you. And then we have our MC. We've actually praised our MC Vass. Thank you so much. And then we have our man, the man and only, he calls himself Mr. Beard or no beard, because he's actually over 30 and he has no beard. So he's called Mani. He's from Nigeria. So we appreciate you, Mani, as well. He's part of the team. He works so hard. In fact, because he also has a sickle cell. And I know that we don't talk about sickle cell, which we should. In fact, the next time we're here, we're going to talk about sickle cell. Because I know my daughter wanted to start something about sickle cell. And he cannot stand too much, especially in cold. But this guy was like, I don't care. I don't care if the sickle cell can come later. You cannot control my life. So he gave it all. So Mani, I just want to say thank you so much. We do appreciate you. In and out. When I say in, you know what I mean. So we appreciate you, Mani. And then we also have Walter. Hi, Walter. I don't know what to say about Walter, but Walter has been there since 2015. Walter, we love you and we appreciate you. Walter has personally been to my house and helped me clean up things and wash things of Kenyan Friends in the Park. So Walter, we appreciate you. He's always there. Last year he wasn't there because he was running up the stairs, fell down and broke his leg. Maybe you should break your leg every year. No, I'm joking. We love you, Walter. We love you so much. Thank you so much for always being there. And then we have Louisa, who is also, she was there last year, by the way. And Louisa is somebody who, I don't know when she's tired, if she's ever tired. She never says no. It's like, Louisa, do this, be with the artist. She was there for Elisha Toto, worked with him, did everything for him. So thank you so much, Louisa. So that's our team. We're like 16 of us. Yeah, I was counting because I'm not good at maths. So we're actually 16 of us. Yeah. Sorry, guys, I was counting now. So I want to say thank you so much to every team behind the scene. You help a lot. You work a lot. Don't mind me. Sometimes I even shout at my events manager.
Aww.
When I get to... But Lydia knows how to calm me down. But thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Now, moving forward. Now we've left 2024. Moving forward to 2025. What do you expect to see?
Bigger.
Bigger. What do you expect to see? Let me start here.
Yeah. Bigger, better, more professional, more organized, fun. Price might go up. Price might go up. So we don't want to hear no complaints. It's just gonna be 10 years. What everything you've seen over the past 9 years embodied in the 10th year in the most amazing way possible. That's all I can say. 10 years is gonna be a hit. So it's not even be there or be square. It's just see you there.
See you there.
That's it. You don't want to miss out on 10 years. If you've been to a couple or you haven't been to any, if there's one you want to come to, it's next year. Yeah. That's it.
Thank you very much. In fact, Walter is here. He say, "Wewe bacha mambo yako, I'm here." Oh, sorry, I didn't think he was listening.
Oh, Walter,
you've caught me, Walter. Walter, we thank you. I said we love you, Walter. Please take your comment back. We love you. All right. So, better, bigger, more professional. And so
embodying the last 9 years.
Okay. So when you say better, what does that mean? What is better? What is bigger? What is professional? In fact, professional, what does that mean?
Every year you get better. Just like you
Okay.
said, it's not the same it was first year to second year. Even last year getting Ruth, this year was still better than last year. So you can only get better. Do you know what I mean? Bigger, you know, some good artists in the
The mix,
works.
in the
Not gonna
works.
spill any tea just yet. That's the
Yes.
bigger, and that's the bigger and the better. I've said the professional, and embodying the last 9 years is just showing you the progression of where Kenyan Friends in the Park started. And we can't even say where it's going to end. It's just where it's continuing to go.
Okay. All right, cool. What about you?
Mine
Mr. Security Man.
mine won't be much, but on security.
Again,
You have more?
On security, expect better and advanced technology.
Walter, come here, please.
CCTV surveillance, drones,
Whoa.
just to name a few.
Calm down, calm down. 20 pounds won't do that.
The price,
Did he say
the,
it?
the price,
the price is going up.
What?
The price is going up. Do
Definitely
you know what I
going up
mean?
Be ready.
Yeah.
CCTV surveillance, drones.
Okay.
All of that dodgy behavior is getting caught.
Yeah.
All of those scamming behaviors are getting caught
You're
on that
watching.
drone. We're
You're
watching
watching.
you.
Undercover.
We don't want to break people's homes by getting people in camera doing some dodgy stuff.
Yeah. That's
Undercover. But basically, it's going to be bigger, as she said. It's going to be bigger and better. Expect some Caribbean artists, Popcorn, Vibes Cartel, Spice, and all that.
Whoa, stop
A man
promising
said
people.
Popcorn, Vibes Cartel, and Spice.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, so you better start training yourself on how to dance those moves. Those quick, 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 quick.
Okay.
Ruth got a Ruth has a full plate.
And also being a 10th year anniversary. So you know 10 is a big number, and it's been a journey from when it started. We started from these to these to these to these. We crawled, we started staggering slowly, we walked, now we are flying.
yeah.
As we saw together for the 10 years, and we expect you guys to be there. Let this be a big thing. It's only you who can make this be a big thing, not us. We'll just be there to facilitate some few things and also to oversee some few things. But at the end of the day, it's all about you. It's a Kenyan thing. It's a Kenyan Friends thing. Let all those people come out in large numbers. We have so many things in store. The investors will also be many. It's not all about housing and land, but we're also expecting also other investors who can come and share their ideas on how to invest your money back home and here as well. Like you can also get that point of investment, return of investment, while you are still here. Coming from agriculture, housing, technology, name them. We'll have all those people that day. About the date, I don't want to spill the beans.
Leave
but
the
I'll
beans in
leave
the
it-
bag
I'll leave the beans in the bag
for the events manager.
for the bag holder.
As you can see, I'm just
Shocked
yeah.
Gobsmacked.
I wasn't aware of that list of artists.
of artists. Yeah, you got your hands full, girl.
Just to name a few.
Yeah,
We're cashing out 10 years. We're cashing out.
I see that. Your will will be done.
Guys, don't
Yes.
stress my events manager.
Don't worry, your
Guys,
will be
don't
done.
stress my events manager.
24-hour event.
Yeah.
No sleeping.
Whoa! Calm down. This is not Kenya, my friend.
Night till dawn.
No.
Till the
Party
exception of
from
Chill.
dusk
right?
till dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's what people can expect to see.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Summarize that.
before I go to you, I just want to say the stall, my stall is booked. Someone said already my stall is booked. Yes, we've seen that. Your stall is booked. There might be pre-event to the main event. What do I say? And then we shall have sponsors coming in to support the event all the way. To Pamoja, somebody said, "Whoa, love it! It was late. Go Team Kenya! Go Team Kenya!" So thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
So our events manager would like to see.
Yes. Bigger stage.
Yeah, bigger stage. I want that.
Yeah. Bigger stage, bigger
field.
field. Period.
Yeah. Bigger stage, bigger field, big lights, big sound,
Wow.
Big artists.
big artists.
Uh-huh.
Very big artists. yeah, I think it's gonna require a lot, but it is an anniversary, so more is going
can
to be
only be God.
required from everyone and from all those that are going to be at home as well. Please do come show up in numbers. Yeah, bigger. The brief is bigger.
Bigger.
So are we with the venue? Are we still? I know that I love Ealing because Ealing have showed us that this can be home, and I know a lot of people are saying we should go back to backing. That's not possible. We know why it's not possible, and Ealing is home. So are we still going to be in Ealing?
The intention is to remain in Ealing. Being a 10-year anniversary, we are looking at options to make sure that we can provide some of those things that are always being requested, such as car parking, and to keep it a bit excluded because we want to just be respectful to the residents. So just knowing that it is going to be bigger and more noise, more that, we are also looking at options to make it slightly secluded, just so, you know, we can really celebrate
But still in Ealing.
around Ealing.
Okay, because I love Ealing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, date revealing. So when are we doing the?
Oh, we've set that?
Have
That's
we?
set?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Period.
I'm not the bag holder, so I don't
There,
know.
there. I am the bag holder. I'm looking for the bag holder. I want to know what's going on right now.
I'm the bag holder.
Yeah.
Okay.
So guys,
Drop the bag.
next year, Kenya and Friends in the Park. Because why are you guys looking at me like that?
Like, well, I'm
Like,
intrigued. This wasn't
waiting.
pre-discussed.
No,
We're waiting like the fans.
Because next year is going to be bigger and better, like everybody have said, or like everybody wants to see. We want to do it on a day that we have big holiday. So it's going to be on the 23rd and the 24th of August. Because the next day is a bank holiday.
Is it the 23rd and 24th?
Yes.
It doesn't sound right.
Yeah, no, that's not that's not the
But I
weekend.
think
It is.
Weekend.
It's the
23rd and 24, right?
that
Yeah.
can't be the last weekend in August.
It is. That's
No.
where there's a bank holiday. Is the 23rd and
Can we cross check that quickly?
Yes, you can. It is there.
29.
No, it's not. There's no way I can get the event wrong, guys.
No, she is right.
Is it 23rd and the 24th of August?
Is that the bank holiday?
Yeah.
Bank holiday will be on 25th.
It is the last week in August.
Yeah, that's the last week in August.
No, it's not. The last week is the 29th and the 30th.
Okay, guys, hold on. Hold on, guys.
That's the
hold
last
on.
week in August.
Hold on. No, but that's where there's a bank holiday,
Bank holiday
25th.
on 25th.
Bank holiday is on the 25th of August.
Ah, okay.
So we do it on when there's a 25th. So bank holiday is on the 25th of August. Google, Mr. Gen Z.
As I said,
Google. So 25th of August, that's when it's a bank holiday. So the event is on the 23rd and the 24th of August. And we don't want any event after us, please. No, that's a joke.
question: what about an extension of the hours on the day? Is that
If
possible?
we can get secluded
Yeah.
space. Because
I'm
you
not
have to-
against party until dawn.
Yeah.
I'm not against it.
we can pass. That's why we're doing it during the bank holiday.
Yeah, so Sunday can drag on.
So Sunday can drag on, and then on Monday we can now sleep or go to Thatched House and have some nyama choma. I love nyama choma Thatched House. So on Monday, especially people who are coming international, we have a Thatched House. It's in East London. Not that I'm promoting them, but because I love them,
Yeah.
and they're my Kenyans, and I work with them, so I will talk about them. So on Monday we can go there, but Saturday, Sunday, Monday, woo! Rocky!
Party after party, yeah. Party after party, after party after party.
And it's not just about partying, guys. It's also about investment and the networking. I'll talk about the networking because of the feedback that we got. Somebody was saying that she came and they were still lonely. And I know you can be in a crowd and still be lonely.
Yeah.
So it's about the networking. So guys, because of this comment, and there were actually two. So because of this comment, guys, when you come to Kenyan Friends in the Park, try and just not stay with your circle. I know it's everybody just want to hang with their friends, but sometimes just move around. If you see somebody just sitting by themselves, please go and talk to them, because maybe they're introverts, because we do have people who are introverts, but they want to come to somewhere like that. thinking somebody will talk to them, and they're really scared to approach anybody. So if you see somebody by themselves, just go talk to them. You know, that's the purpose, the whole purpose of networking and socializing as well. And then also investment. If I hear any Kenyan in the UK crying that I send money back home and they misused it, no, I'll come and slap you myself, or I'll come and eat that money myself. We have Kenya and Friends in the Park. We have investors, just like Joe said. We have every sector. If you want to invest in agriculture, you want to invest in financial sector, bonds, buying bonds in the bank. We do have banks that come. Whatever you want, to buy land, to buy property, to buy, I've said agriculture already, hospitality, because we did have somebody who was actually selling hotel rooms, that's hospitality, on the hotel sector. Whatever you want, come to Kenya Friends of the Park, get these genuine investors, because we actually work with Foreign Affairs Office in Kenya and the Kenyan Embassy here in the UK. These people has been vetted, they are legit. Come there and get the investors. Stop sending money back home to those people who are going to misuse it. They don't know that you wake up when it's snoring or snowing.
Snowing. Or when everybody else is still snoring.
Yeah. You get me? When everybody else is still snoring, you're up already, you're doing all this hard work. Some people are not even documented, but they want to leave this country. So that means that they want to work very hard and send money back home. And then you find out, it was where they told you there was your land. It was pure water. That flood that happened in Kenya is still there. But they lied to you that they bought your house. So please, guys, stop sending your money home for anybody to buy. And then the other thing I always say, and I know there's somebody who mentioned it, who spoke about it. How can you send 1 million to somebody who has never even touched 10 pounds in Kenya and say, I'm sending you 1 million, go and invest here for me? They'll spend it because they've never touched money like that. So they will spend it. So guys, please, when you want to invest, do your due diligence, okay? And invest. And in Kenya in the Park, we've done half of it for you. So, but you can still do, you must do the other half. So come to Kenya Friends in the Park, networking, investment, socializing, eating the pig or the goat or whatever is there, and just making new friends. Yeah? So I would say we've revealed the date for next year. So I'll just say thank you very much to everybody. Do we have our last words? I'll start with you now. No, you're the events manager. You should go last. Maybe I'll start with you because you're the only man in the house. Gender balance. Yeah.
Thank you very much. On top of what you've just said, if you feel lonely at the park, just come to the bar.
Yeah.
Come to the bar.
Don't stop. What is he said? People drinking. Don't.
No.
You can come to the bar and get juice. Bar doesn't mean alcohol.
Juice. Okay.
I haven't finished.
Okay. Sorry.
Come to the bar. Just pass by and see the people who are there. They are happy. They are introvert and extrovert at the same time. But when you come to the bar, we have that whole vibe that you want to talk to someone. It's all about good vibes at the end of the day. So parting shot will be, it's all about giving thanks to God and also the council as well for giving others space. And we are hoping that next year, like the same God who did wonders today, this year, same God that will do wonders next year. And we are praying for good health, good weather, good vibes, and everything nice into it. I think that's it for me.
Thank you very much. Your parting shot.
Thank you to everyone who came this year, and we can't wait to see you again next year. That's it.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Your parting shot.
You heard it. A lot of work for me, but it's going to be bigger and better next year. So please do come out in numbers, come and support, and let's just continue to build and support our community and network.
Thank you very much. I also just want to say thank you so much to everybody who made Kenyan Friends in the Park a success 2024, and every single person who have been with us since 2015, because there's some people who have come from 2015 to date. They always come because they've seen value and they know what they want. Like we say, loneliness is hard in this country, especially the people who came with COS. So it's good to always come and mingle with other people and make friends, make new friends. And what I just want to say is, before you say something negative, always Google and find out that what I'm saying is it the truth, because somebody who come and tell me, why am I paying in entering the park? Park is free. Park is never free. So I'll just tell you how much the park in Ealing was. I think I'm allowed to say that. The park in Ealing, we paid 7,500 to 7,500? 7,200. So it was 7,200. Imagine 7,200 just to use the park. But we ran away from parking because they were charging us 17,500. So no park is free, no security is free, no toilet is free, no water is free, no electricity is free, no stage is free, no sound is free. Nothing, totally nothing is free. So before you start saying, oh, they never used to charge, now they're charging, they're thieves, they're this, please think before you speak, because words really hurts, okay? So, and I know hurt people. So probably your heart, please don't come and hurt us. We don't need that. Don't need that negative energy, okay? So thank you so much, everybody. Once again, I'll say stand out, speak up. I'll see you again next week on Wednesday here. In fact, I want to bring Gen Zs. I want to bring next week my Gen Zs fighting for Kenya. I want to bring them here next week on Wednesday because I love them dearly. I'm a Gen Z mother. And like I always say, it can only be God. But before I say that, I want to say thank you so much, my Omega TV UK. I have behind the scene, they make me look nice. You can see how beautiful I look. But don't worry, they didn't do my makeup. But I look beautiful. The makers look nice. They make the studio look nice. So I just want to say thank you to my producers. I love them dearly. Thank you, Jojo and the team. And until then, I'll say see ya and love you. And it can only be God who drives the seats.
Woo!